Okay.
If Marilyn Monroe was here today,
That's your favorite white girl?
Nah. Sydney Sweeney, baby.
What made you put that up? What made you go with that one?
With that one, and she's got, it's got some class. A little black and white. She got that little.
She would have called you a Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. You can bleep it, but I think you guys know what I said. Who's to say?
Well, my co-host told me I'd never catch him lacking again. Little did he know, I'm a demon.
I was just watching this Olympic women's volleyball highlights.
Oh, the only highlights that I want to see are Olympic volleyball, beach volleyball highlights. You got to put the emphasis on beach.
I was reviewing the tape. I think women's court volleyball, whatever, standard, it's good ball.
There is good ball?
There's things to be seen.
More than beach volleyball.
Different than.
You
Can't compare two bad bitches.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
What's understood don't need to be said.
Exactly.
Who's to say, man?
Exactly. We back at it again, man. It's fucking good to be back.
Long time no pod.
Long time no pod, but the footage is out there.
For sure.
Footage is out there, so that's all that really matters. And there's been a lot of good feedback on the footage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been so long that
See? First violation. We started the pod, bro don't know how to put his phone on Do Not Disturb. Long time no pod, but the more things change, the more they stay the same.
It's crazy. I was just about to get on my shit, and then I got hit with a violation.
You know what the crazy violation is? I've been on Twitter, and now they got, like, the way they dunk on black people now is if you don't have a battery in your smoke alarm, the chirp.
Yeah.
That's your equivalent. Your smoke alarm is the Do Not Disturb during the pod.
Yeah. That's my level of niggerdom right there.
Bro, I love election season because it's like the racists show their true colors.
Every time.
And then the overly sensitive show their true colors as well.
And there's really no, like, middle ground.
No.
Right? Well, that's a lie. The middle ground is for people like us who are, like, online, but not too online. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, like, you see everything that's going around and are able to truly digest it and have, like, an objective viewpoint of each side.
Yeah.
And not, like, really buy into everything, because at the end of the day, you're being sold a narrative each way. There's never a situation where you're getting, like, clear cut, this is all facts.
All right, who are you voting for?
Who am I voting for? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I can't put you on the spot?
That's crazy. I ain't voting for either side.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Why not?
Why not? Because I don't align with what either side has to be.
Somebody got to win.
Somebody got to win, but I won't have a say in it.
Okay, so your great grandparents.
Oh yeah, they died for it.
And your mom, who made you a Juneteenth baby.
Yep.
Picked the day. Back 9 months before, it's like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna be born on Juneteenth. Now you're deciding you're not gonna exercise your right to vote.
Oh, she was pissed when I told her I wasn't voting. We had a whole long diatribe about how you can tell a nigga been reading. Using words like diatribe.
I know you've been reading. Look, the first book I
Don't
saw.
do that. Don't do that.
Let me show you what bro been reading.
Don't do
Percy
that.
Jackson in the Tale of the Magic Dragon. I didn't know what this is, but I read this when I was like 4. Nigga got a diatribe from a Percy Jackson book. All right, I'm gonna let you cook. Can we pod?
It is real.
Can we pod?
Nah, we
back.
That is crazy. Nigga said, I can tell this a brand. He wouldn't even let me get my shit off. He go, this is a brand new book. You talk about a binding.
No creases.
No crease, nothing.
Folders in the page.
I tell you how where a nigga reading level is, to where they reading books that don't go past 300 pages.
Oh man. Well, some of the best books I read are a little less than 300 pages.
No, 100%.
People love The Alchemist. I think that's 250 pages max.
Yeah. Facts.
All right, so you just dodged the question. Let's get back to it.
Let's get back to it. Yeah. See, I'm a great deflector. Mm-hmm. I was ready to get some hate off back at you, but you brought it right back. So I was back at the crib, and I was telling my mom, obviously black woman, lawyer, very highly educated, master's law degree, whatever. She's voting for Kamala Harris. Kamala. Yeah.
Kamala?
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking say her name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what she's voting for. And I was sitting there, obviously just telling her that I wasn't going down. I wasn't voting. And because I don't align with I align with some of the shit that's going on.
Sure.
With the Republican side from a financial standpoint, but I can't get down with the whole alt-right movement.
Right.
That comes with that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Project 2025, all that shit. But then it's like I also can't align with the extreme leftist, super liberal,
What is it that they're doing
that they're doing?
on the left?
Well,
That's so bad.
huh?
Just curious.
The only thing that I know that I personally don't agree with is just her plan is basically she's going to double the debt that we have right now.
Oh,
Like her budget.
It's another fiscal issue.
Yeah,
You don't.
Yeah, her budget is not like what. If anything, I'm gonna align with the leftists. Nigga, I'm black. Not ultra leftist. You know what I'm saying? But like medium. If I've got to pick a side, you know what side you got to pick.
We on the ultra left beam.
Yeah,
on the ultra left beam. This is a woke thing. This is a woke thing. This is everything.
But no, for real though, no funny shit. It's for me, it's like, okay, I can get down with that side, rights, whatever. Other side trying to get rid of DEI. But at the same time, my pocket's going to be a little bit better because they're, I'm not getting into the whole plan thing. But the one thing that I don't agree with on that side is what she has in place for the budget.
And that's what? Doubling it?
Yeah, like I think it's more than doubling it, honestly. I think the American debt or USA's debt right now is like 33 trillion. And her plan is to her budget is like 46. Don't quote me on it, but it's definitely more than that 33 trillion.
Right. So your issue is that you're worried that
the American dollar will become
useless in our lifetime, or you think this is a bucket that we're kicking down the road?
I don't know. I think it's all of this we will see the brunt end of that probably by the time that we're past 60. I would think realistically, because you know how that shit goes. Whatever plan somebody has and set really doesn't affect for years down the road anyway.
Right.
They just put shit in motion. Get it in the house. Bill gets denied. Bill gets passed. Bill gets denied again. Passed. You know how that shit go.
Okay. So you'd rather not pick the lesser of two evils between Trump and Kamala, but you got Indian, Moroccan, Pakistani boys. You don't want to see improvement in Black and Indian relations with the...
So...
Can we talk about the brown boy and black
we got relations? Yeah. The brown boy and black relations have to be better. There's no reason I should be walking down to my local bodega and then the Indian niggas, when I walk in, they just eyes all on me the whole time. Like, nigga, damn.
You look like you steal.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you see the bezel? Like, come on. Nigga, you think I'm stealing with this shit shiny? Come on.
So, okay, do you think black and brown relations will be better under Trump?
Hey, watch where you going, boy.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight?
Yeah, I got
No, nobody's relations will be better under Trump.
Okay.
Nobody's relations will be better under Trump. And that's just kind of just because of, regardless if he believes it or not, it's that, take a quick detour. I saw the realest thing from Stephen A. Smith, and it's funny that I'm bringing up Stephen A. Smith while talking politics right now.
Right.
He was on Drink Champs, and he was telling a story about how he had a sit-down conversation with Trump many years ago when Trump was trying to buy the Buffalo Bills. And he said to Stephen A. Smith, he goes, listen, if the committee, the owner committee blocks me from buying the Buffalo Bills, I'm going to run for president.
What a crazy turn of events.
And then he ran for president and he won it. And what Stephen A. Smith's basically breakdown from that is saying that Trump, this is my viewpoint on it. And he, obviously anyone else is obviously entitled to their own experience. He goes, I don't believe he's a racist. I don't believe, all that rhetoric with him. I believe Trump is a person that will align with a group to make sure that he gets across the finish line. He's going to go with whoever is going to help him get to his desired result. He's about winning. And I sat back and I listened to what Stephen A. Smith said, and I really took kind of a zoomed out view of it, and I was like, damn, that kind of makes sense, low key.
Well, sure. If you see the country's super polarized, and we've had a particularly very left-leaning government for a while, and people are fed up with it. Well, I'm aligned with the right. Well, we went too far in the right direction, and I feel like we need to come back towards the middle. Well, I'll be more of a moderate candidate this time, which I think that's what we're seeing during his campaign.
Yeah, he's I'm dived into a lot, but it's leaps and bounds different between the first time that he ran.
Yeah.
Where it was make America great again, that whole narrative, hell yeah, brother. And to where we are now.
The funniest shit though, the other day he was at the National Association for Black Journalists, and he was talking about Kamala Harris. He was like, well, first, she recognized that she was an Indian woman, okay?
Okay.
And now I'm not sure what happened, and now she's black.
Yeah, I was like, you better hit it hard when she said black.
She's a black person.
Yeah.
Looks in the crowd, and people are like, oh my God, he said black person. Yeah. But it was just like, this is a 79-year-old white dude just up there cooking in front of the National Association of Black Journalists. And I don't think he knows what's going on. I don't think anybody in the crowd knows what's going on. It's just it's a strange time.
It's very strange. And even more to speak on the strange time, I'm going to get back to our initial topic of how we started off. It's so strange because it's you look at how we are being sold candidates now, right? In 2024. Trump went up there, brought out Hulk Hogan.
And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania.
No racist.
Oh, for real? Not the Hulk.
Come on, don't do that. Don't act like you ain't know Hulk was racist.
Nigga had blonde hair like me and a handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
Nigger.
And see, hold on. I'm glad you brought the blonde hair because I was trying to hate before he got on me. This nigga pulled up after how many pods? Brand new hair. Who this? Blonde, look like he in NSYNC.
Nah, it's Super Saiyan. I'm gonna let you ride.
Yeah, that shit hard though, for sure. But that's what I'm saying is we're being sold with
Quavo.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to there. So one side's we bring Hulk Hogan, and now he's bringing Amber Rose, someone who literally says she's not
racist.
Literally says she's not black.
Oh.
No, she's on record saying that I don't identify as black.
Is she black or just bald?
I think the two are synonymous.
Okay, I know some great bald black people.
Yeah,
my dad is
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jim Brown.
Yeah, all them other bald
Shout
black
out to all the
dudes.
bald black homies.
Yeah, but at the same time, and it brings her up there to speak to the black people, right? So, which is crazy that those are your two candidates.
Hulk
right?
Hogan and Amber Rose. He snapped.
And then, right, he did low-key snap. I ain't gonna hold you. And then we turn around, right? And then Democrats announce Biden stepping down. Harris is gonna run. I can't say her first name. That's why I said Harris.
Yep. And Walls, not Waltz.
Waltz, and I like to waltz with some bitches. But, so she steps into the race, And then, bro, like, what are we doing? I love some of the Megan Thee Stallion songs. What the fuck does she know about politics? Just as much as I do. Nothing. She know how to shake ass though, and that's what we was watching it. But like, it's so disgusting to see up there, like when we're in a political, like you're up there to preach what you're going to do for the country. Meanwhile, I got
pushing back. I'm pushing back. And I'm pushing back because I don't think that's the case.
You don't think that's the case?
What are these events called?
The rallies.
They're called rallies.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember in high school we had pep rallies?
Yeah, for sure.
Was it supposed to be fun?
It was supposed to be fun.
It was supposed to be fun.
It was
Okay.
supposed to be fun.
So I think these rallies in 1891,
Yeah.
maybe it was great for a particular candidate to sit and be a great orator, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now, when I think about what a rally is today, it should be fun. Sure, bringing artists up. If probably my target demographic is a 55-year-old white man, Hulk Hogan meant everything to me when I was 15, right? If I'm the target demographic for Kamala Harris in Georgia, who I'm a young African-American or hip white chick who lives in, Riverdale, Megan Thee Stallion moves mountains for me. Quavo moves mountains for me. So I think it should be hype. I do understand the like, it's not a great look. Yeah. But it's like, who's going to hype you up if you're a 55-year-old white man better than Hulk Hogan? Yeah. Come on, brother.
Yeah. And you know what?
And let me see some ass shake if I'm at the Kamala.
And if you're going to have some
front row.
Yeah, and if you're going to have somebody shaking ass, it better
Blacks
be
for Harris. That's going to be me.
Yeah.
Blondes for
Harris. So,
Harris.
you know what? I love the analogy, right? Or, I mean, that's not really an analogy. I love the comparison, right, of rallies in high school and rallies there. Because I guess, and that's the problem, though. That's the media pushing back, like she got Meg up there,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of it's Twitter too.
Exactly, it's chronically online, right? And I'm literally just a victim of it, right? Yeah. Right there, because you got to take a step back and be like, it's a rally. It's not like a debate or anything up there,
right?
Or like she's literally.
If Megan Thee Stallion was shaking ass before a debate, I'd be like, okay, come on, we've lost a little bit of decency.
Exactly. The point of the rally is to get us hyped that Harris is now stepping in. Got it. Okay, cool.
Just a different perspective. Not saying you're wrong. That was just my pushback.
No, it's good pushback. It's good pushback though, because it makes me look at it in the proper light.
Just a different one. Yeah.
Because like that's the point. If the rally is to get somebody hyped that, this is my candidate now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, even to piggyback to the conversation around Kamala and the Indian and Black relations, I think at that National Association of Black Journalists conference, Trump was like, I don't know if she's Indian or I don't know if she's black.
No. Black.
She's a black person.
Yeah.
What was very interesting to me about that was it made me think of code switching. So this is a person who's Indian, okay? And this is a person who's black. So she's Indian. She should be allowed to, if she wants to do that shit.
Her code switching is crazy.
But what are you supposed to do? Like, if I'm with my Indian friends and I'm Indian, well, I'm going to speak in a way in which they understand.
Yeah.
If I'm with my black homies, I'm going to speak in a way that they understand. I'm going to be a little looser. I'm going to be more flagrant. I'm going to be a little bit more myself.
Yeah.
But I think there's a difference.
Ignorance.
For sure. Whatever it is, whatever the black experience means to me, right? I think there's something that gets lost in this because they think the code switching is, what is it like to be in a professional setting versus a casual setting versus what does it look like to be a multicultural person and speaking to the people who mean something to you?
Yeah. It's just like code switching
in office.
In office. I literally just watched you code switch all day. Yeah, you heard me code switch all day. You know what I'm saying? But now we have the cameras on. Now we talking super relaxed, hee ha, doing our shit. But I get it, But
that's very different. Again, that's professional versus casual. We're having a casual conversation. What you heard versus work was professional. This isn't a multicultural person. I'm not speaking to a black audience. No. I'm not speaking to an Indian audience. But if I was Indian and I knew I had a majority Indian audience, I'd do my Indian thing. Mm-hmm. If I knew we only had a black audience, I say nigga a lot more.
Exactly. That's a fact.
So I think those two things are a bit different. I don't know what to say after that. I think I got stuck.
No, you're right? Because it's like she has to keep a level of professionalism because she's still running for presidency and she's trying to appeal to a black audience. But like, we know you don't talk like that.
Right.
You know?
Well, who knows when she talks like that to the Indians? Who knows? Like what she talks like when niggas are around.
Yeah. No, it's a double-edged sword.
Who knows she talks about when she's talking to the police?
Facts. And it's funny because talk about code switching is so all over the place because I'll give you a prime example. I'm at the barbershop. My barber is Trinidadian, right? And, but he doesn't sound like when we having a conversation and we in the shop, I hear him interact with people all day long. He talk just like he a regular black dude. I don't hear no accent in his voice at all, like he from the Caribbean, right?
They say, "What got on? One blood clot."
He gets on the.
Right, take that out. Sorry, guys.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I'm saying remove that. So you're in the barbershop. You have a Trinidadian barber.
You see how you see it. You see
cleaned you up.
it clean. So I get in there and he starts. He gets on the phone. He's hungry. He's talking to the person that's in the tree. He's like, "Damn, I'm hungry. But I call him and give me some Caribbean food." He gets on the phone, and I ain't ever heard him. I almost wanted to call him out when I was in the chair, but I was like, hold on, this man got my life. His
life is in your hands.
Yeah, his life is in my hands. So I let him rock.
Your life is in his
Yeah, I let him rock, but I was like, I just heard this nigga code switch. But it was like he was talking, ordering his food, and I was like, damn. So code switching is really universal.
Yeah. More than just professional and casual.
More than just black to white.
Yeah, for sure.
Code switching is more than black to white, which I think that people just really think it's black to white, which is not the case. It's really universal. So I don't see white people code switching from the black people.
Oh, absolutely. I've been on the court in some, I'm not going to say what race.
I was waiting for it.
But they definitely do code switch. But it's interesting to watch Trump too, because everywhere he goes, he's just retarded. Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Isn't he the greatest? So it's like, I do appreciate
he stays
that.
The same
unabashedly being yourself.
All the way through.
That's great.
Yeah.
But it's like, you get the good, bad, and the ugly with that, And I think that's kind of a privilege of his whiteness, which allows him to have the benefit of not having to code switch.
Privilege of being old and white.
Sure.
I
mean, I think that applies to young and white too.
True, but I feel like
it's greater at that age. For sure.
You're tolerant. You're like, fuck, it's just an old white man.
It's just an old white man. Of course, you're gonna say, look at my African American over there. Look at that black person.
And you go,
she's black,
and you're more inclined to laugh at it because he's older and white, as opposed to if it's like one of our white friends and they say some crazy shit like that, I'm gonna check you. You know what I'm saying?
Then it says, look at, all right. Dennis, you caught it straight.
Dennis caught a crazy straight. That's too funny. But it's a fact. So I will say though, back to the point of kind of like how the audiences appeal to everyone is that fucking Trump just went on, now they got the streamers involved.
Oh yeah, he went on
Ada Ross thing, and naturally that brought in crazy viewership.
Did you watch it? I heard you donated. I heard you donate to the stream.
Look at my black.
Thank you so much for the like and subscription.
Wesley
Keith. That's my favorite black.
Wesley Keith, my favorite black. African American. Yep. Thank you for the donation.
Listen, we've got a good relationship with the blacks. Aiden Ross here. He's a Jew. The Jews and the black.
They have a long history of oppression.
6 million Jews, 18 million blacks. But who's counting? All right. It's over.
But the funny thing is, just like I saw niggas was like, yeah, now that they gotta go stream for stream now. Harris gotta go get Castanet. And you know what's crazy? It's that somebody from her camp yesterday reached out to Kai. And Kai went on stream and was like, I'm not doing this. Like I don't do politics. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not my lane. I'm not gonna get up there and
it's for the young niggas
something.
though.
Yeah, it is for the young niggas. So I get it, but it's like, when are we gonna stop?
Stop what?
Like, when are we gonna stop the pandering?
Never.
And never. Yeah.
What'd you expect?
Yeah. It's a fact.
During election year?
Yeah.
Why do you think there's Olympics that align with election year? Stay woke. Keep your third eye open.
Like you said, stay woke. Woke left.
We on that ultra left
Baby,
beat.
we on that ultra left beat. This is a woke dream. This is a woke dream. This is everything. Yo, that's gonna be the bar right there. But no, it's funny. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my extent on it. I will say that I think who the winner of this election will be, whoever's the first to come out and say, I'm freeing Larry Hoover and free Young Thug. Trump had the chance. Trump had the chance to get Trump had the chance to get 100% of the black vote on Adin Ross' stream. Adin Ross threw him up the lob. He goes, you know what they're doing to my boy, Young Thug. It's injustice. And
I have a friend who's currently being treated unfair by her. He's a rapper named Young Thug.
Yeah.
And I
I heard that actually.
Yeah, I just was wondering if there's a way that we can make sure he gets treated fair. That's all.
Trump goes, yes, it's very unjust that what they're doing to what's Mr. Thugger. It's unjust and it's very crude what they're doing to Young Thug. And I just hope that justice and the left,
The crazy left,
The crazy left.
They're all crazy.
They're all
I call
crazy.
them the unfair media.
Yeah, but literally he threw him up the loud to be like, I'm gonna get Young Thug out, and he just didn't.
We love him. They call him Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Wyclef Jean, one of my favorite songs. Good
Yeah.
guy, by the way.
It might be a little crude. Sex, we're gonna get him out.
Jeffrey Thugger. Sex is what I call him.
But no, yeah, I literally, on the funny tip, I honestly do think whoever the first political candidate would come out and say, I'm gonna get Young Thug free, all the blacks will vote for whichever side, bro.
I will say, if somebody said they were free, like they could have kept ASAP Rocky. I'm so sorry. They could have kept Rocky and given Free Thug. Mm-hmm. I do want to hear that new album, by the way.
I do.
Rocky, if you're listening, I doubt it, but
Yeah, no, we get it. They say I look like Rocky.
keep them both. All right. keep all my niggas free.
Yep.
Rocky, we excited for the album. Thug, it's time to come home.
100%. Last thing on the political point before we move on, I personally, and I'm gonna go on record saying this.
Uh-oh.
I think
ISO.
it's been a long time since a nigga got an ice up. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it don't matter whatever happens. I think Trump wins no matter what.
Oh, interesting.
Unfortunately, I just don't think that this country is predicated on old white men for years, and none of them are going to let alone a female, a black, half Indian woman step into that Oval Office. That's my soca tip. Nigga say tip, all of a sudden.
I think there's a lot of time until November.
There's a lot of time. 100%.
A lot can change. Because you remember at the very beginning of this kind of like ramp up election cycle, it was like Trump gets shot in the head. There's no way he can lose. And it's like Kamala announced that she's going to be president, and Tim Walz comes along and it's like, oh, now she's 4% up in the polls. So I think this thing will fluctuate. I think we won't really know until the very end.
Facts.
But expect a lot of crazy shit to happen because...
We're here now?
Yeah, look at all these people in Russia getting free. Look at the tensions and escalations going up in Ukraine and Israel and Iran. It's like, be safe, guys.
Yeah, stay safe.
Stay inside if you can.
Stop when crashing. Save up. Take your money out the bank, put it in your mattress.
Yeah, don't crash out unless you have to.
That's a fact. I will say, speaking of things that are getting out of hand, You see what they do? What they doing to baby girl Ice Spice?
Oh, they put her on the Ozempic.
Yeah,
She looks good.
You think that look good?
I mean,
Nah, for real. Be for real. Because I thought I thought you was on the thicker side with your women.
yeah, Ice Spice looks great.
Whenever you ready to not be PC and come and have this conversation with me about how they got baby girl on Ozempic, bro, it's crazy. The Ozempic rampage right now in this country is insane. Shit, I might go on Ozempic now.
That's crazy.
I don't need it, but shit, I got Ice Spice. Like, I'm glad that it ain't affect the wagon. You know what I'm saying? But everything just look crazy now.
They
like,
need to have the Ozempic affect the music. She's talking about poopy fart in the deli smart. Come on, man. Come on, man. We over that.
yeah,
Spice, I got love for you, but poopy fart in the deli mart,
we far in the deli mart ain't doing
it
it.
ain't hitting.
It just not hitting.
It ain't hitting. But we ain't giving up on you. We believe in you. Keep going.
Yeah, as long as you still doing that one move and you know that move.
Hit that swipe.
Yeah.
Swipe. Get that dookie on the butt swipe.
As long as that swipe still hitting, folks,
Swipe still in.
you know, I'll listen to the beat.
Yeah, you can poopy fart in the deli mart
Yeah,
all day.
yeah. That's all that mattered to me. Real shit though.
I'm trying to see Brittany Griner hit that swipe.
You bugging.
That's crazy.
You bugging.
Shout out to the U.S. women's basketball team. And also, I got to get some hate off, man.
Go ahead.
I never been to a nigga house, and I wish we could turn the camera around. But I'm looking at our camera while we pod. My boy got a Marilyn Monroe picture up.
What you mean?
The queen of the milk
What you mean?
and the king of the milk. It's just the perfect combination. Absolutely insane.
Listen.
Brother, at your big old age, 30 years old, bachelor pad, Marilyn Monroe.
You don't like the milk?
You must be one of the bad bitches. I think you see that picture of Marilyn Monroe. I think you see your reflection. You see two bad bitches.
I really do think I'm a bad bitch, though. We had that conversation the other day, and it took everything in my power to act like I wasn't a bad bitch. But you see how a nigga came dressed down to get into the pot? Yeah, I appreciate you. You know, I get that shit off. It was just one of them things. You know, I was like, shit. Listen, milk is here to stay.
Okay.
You know, I can't control it. That's how milk looked back then.
Okay.
If Marilyn Monroe was here today,
That's your favorite white girl?
Nah. Sydney Sweeney, baby.
What made you put that up? What made you go with that one?
With that one, it's just got, you know, it's got some class. It was black and white. She got that little.
She would have called you a Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. You can bleep it, but I think you guys know what I said. She would have been off of 3 Percocets, a Xanax, and a gin martini, and probably would have called you Blackie.
Oh shit! You don't think she would have gave it up once? You don't think Marilyn Monroe gave it up to one nigga in her lifetime?
You would be drinking from a different water fountain.
You don't think Marilyn Monroe gave it up to one black in her lifetime?
Who? Niggas wasn't even allowed in the same room.
She was fucking with JFK.
Who was
That's like 19.
an Irish Catholic white man. You don't know if you get any whiter than that.
I bet she gave it to Martin Luther King.
Next topic. Mr. Juneteenth, by the way.
I bet she gave it to Martin Luther King. I bet she gave it to Jackie Robinson. You ain't no tell me Marilyn Monroe wasn't out here popping it. Marilyn Monroe, known promiscuous woman.
Yeah, for white men.
Yeah, like niggas still ain't had stain. You ain't like the blacks that were able to walk around the room ain't had stain. All right.
I think the only nigga who was in the room was Sammy Davis Jr.
Stain.
And I think niggas was hitting him instead of him hitting the bitches. R.I.P. the legend. Can I speak freely? Can I speak plainly? I'm just...
You ain't gonna sit here and talk about our black legends like You see how? You see I had to. I gotta go on record sometimes getting the get back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we pod today. We pod.
I gotta go on record sometimes getting the get back, bro. I promise. That's crazy. Nah, that's for real though. That's real shit. Oh, shit. I had to take a sip after that one. That shit was crazy.
Oh, man. Shout out to the synchronized swimmers. Shout out to the Olympics. This has been a fantastic showing.
It has been. And you know what's crazy? I think about the Olympics and you think about synchronized swimming. You think about badminton. You think about this shit. Who the fuck greenlight them sports to get lit in here? Because like now I'm waiting for pickleball to be an Olympic sport.
Pickleball and I think flag football come in 2028.
Well, I think it's long overdue for us to have flag football in the Olympics. I think it's long overdue. There's no way we're going to be able to get actual pad football in.
We needed a variation of football.
We needed a variation of football. Some, you got got in there. They got to add a sport where it's like, all right, Americans, we know y'all going to win time after time.
Yeah, but I think what's most important about football is that it's going to grow the global game.
Yes.
And I think once more people say, oh, look at flag football, that's pretty dope.
Well, and it's great because it should be that. I mean, like that's why we go overseas to London. Last year, we had the first game in Germany, I think, last year.
It's growing.
It's growing, and like they want to have that expansion, right, on NFL. So I think that's great that we finally, next 4 years.
There's an appetite for it, and I think also rugby too is like it's not one and the same, but there is a little bit of one-to-one of the physicality of football and the way that the game is played that I think translates from rugby very well.
Yes, like 1,000%. And I mean, every time that I see rugby, I'm like, oh, I can get involved in this a little bit. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I can get involved in it.
Absolutely.
For sure. So, bro, I still can't get over it. Sammy Davis Jr. Shit, I'm sorry. It's in the back of my head. Okay. Cooking. What I wanted to bring up with you is I saw something online where it was like motherfuckers got caught, saying, oh, I got an offer from somebody else, you gotta raise my offer now.
Like a negotiation process for a raise?
For a raise or for like a different competing job.
Oh, I see.
And motherfucker was like, all right, show us the offer.
Brother, Canva and Photoshop will be your best friend.
Which is crazy. Nigga tell me, show me the offer. Are you nuts?
Oh, bro, look. Not me, but I'll say I have a friend who needed to show wages for, I think, the past 6 months for rent. Oh, yeah, let me turn this 6 to an 8.
No way.
In Photoshop. So he went from, oh, yeah, I only make, $120,000 a year to like $180,000 per year just based off of editing. This is fraud, by the way. If you guys did not know this.
You gotta make
ISO.
It's ISO. You gotta make. This is like one of them political. This is like one of them TikToks you see where niggas is like, I'll show you how to max out your credit. Open this card. You want one of them. You want one of them.
You go to Walmart. You buy 100 gift cards. No. This is not advice. However, I know of an individual who manipulated, we'll say, some of their online bank statements.
You know who you are. You know who you are.
Shout out to bro.
And the camera is crazy. It's a fact, though.
Yeah, you do the same thing for an offer. Listen, I'm as a person who does not own a business, I'm in favor of the employee until I own a business, and it's fuck you niggas.
Every time. I mean,
not even respectfully.
You are on record saying that if you were president, you would have.
Say it.
You would have niggas whipped and chained out.
Mm-hmm. Mining for lithium. Straight up.
On record.
Listen, 2032, we will be there. No matter what.
No matter what. That's crazy. On record saying that shit is crazy.
It's fine. Somebody gotta get these back.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I will say, speaking in 2024 music, have you realized that since Playboi Carti
I'm done with them.
What?
I'm done with them. I've given up.
Oh, this is taking a turn that I never even saw.
Yep.
That's crazy. You are King Vamp. You're Count.
I am.
Literally King Vamp. Mm-hmm. And you're saying you're done with Cardi? Niggas have went harder. The music industry, the rap game, has taken a full turn up since he said 2024 music, and he went on that little 3-4, drop solo songs, and then he got on the features. Oh, the game been cooked since he did that. Everybody was like, "Oh, we gotta compete with Cardi."
He dropped an album the last election cycle. What are we doing? Giving the fans crumbs? Cardi, some more, please, sir. Cardi, more music, please, sir. Cardi, you have any more music, sir? Spare some songs. I'm done with you, Cardi. I've had enough.
But that's the appeal with
No,
Playboy.
it's fucking retarded. Where's the album, bro? Where's the album?
2024.
No. Album.
Niggas say, drop, drop, drop. I mean,
All this mysterious shit is like, oh yeah, like Frank Ocean did it. Oh, that's cool. The Weeknd doesn't do interviews. Nice.
yeah, but you gotta see what was
All right,
happening.
we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop.
Both,
I can only hear "Stop Breathing" so many times, brother.
but both of those, Frank Ocean and Weeknd, have something in common.
Careful. They say the Weeknd's music get played in some other clubs.
Where the guys get more love. Yo,
Careful.
crazy. It's crazy that Drake went on record saying that in a diss track. That's when you know that you hate a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he hated him.
That was real beef.
That was real beef.
That's how my beef with Cardi is right now.
Yeah, I see.
I'm almost over it. I'm not gonna say I'm over it. I'm almost over it.
When I heard his feature on the Vultures 2, and when I heard Field, I think it is the name of the song. I heard that and I go, oh yeah, I'm on. Pause. Nah, see, I followed that. Niggas not catching me slipping on no Diddy allegations this pod. I promise you that. Nah, but like I heard that one and I was like, oh yeah, Cardi here.
Cardi, I love the music. I love the aura, or whatever the kids are calling it these days, but we can't go an election per album. Life's too short.
No,
Put out the music. Streets ready.
been ready. So I get it. It's cool.
I like Ken. I like Ken Carson and Destroy
Yeah,
Lonely. The offshoots. They hard on their own.
Yeah, I'm cool off the Cardi clones.
Oh, okay. Okay. You like Yeet?
Yeah.
See, so you like the white man, but you don't like the other. That's cool. I'm just asking. Because I know you got the Marilyn Monroe.
Nigga, come on. I'm waiting.
Nah, you go ahead.
Nigga, you put me on ye.
Nah, Yeet solid.
Yeah.
I do think Lonely and Carson are better than Yeet.
Okay.
I didn't like the last Yeet album.
No, I didn't. It got no
It's a little too rocky or something. I don't know what it is.
Drake influence.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I like some of the Yeet songs.
But whenever you start a statement off by saying, I like what this person does, but
Some hate.
what the fuck is that to be followed with the Kanye?
Yeah, I think Yeet. Yeet is somebody I'd like a break from.
Yeah.
Like, I think Cardi is great because it's like, okay, yes, we got self-titled, then we got what's your name? What's the black and white album?
Dial it.
Dial It. We got Whole Lotta Red. These are all very different sounds. Even all the leaks from 2019, all very different sounds. And then now we got the deep voice, like Future sound and Cardi, which is fire.
Fire.
So we get the evolution of the artist, which I really love. I think I'd like to see that from Yeet. Give me a break. I've heard too much.
I have to. I don't know. But that just gets me to where I've heard enough of the clones.
Sure.
That's why I need the.
That's why I don't like calling them clones, though, because I think they kind of got their own kind of wave. I mean, it's like saying I don't like Young Thug because he's a Lil Wayne clone. It's like sometimes the quote unquote clones like end up evolving into a new Pokemon. How you gonna get to a Blastoise? You gotta start off as a Squirtle, nigga. Are you Ayoing that?
Nah, I was a reach.
Squirtle is Ayo?
Yeah, nah, I was a reach.
Come on, man. Stretch Armstrong reach.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan Space Jam reach.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Halo reach. Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Cook then if you going to. Yeah. Cook if you really going to. I will say, though, that while we're on the topic of music, that I did enjoy Vultures too. I think it's getting a lot of hate. And I see the hate that it gets because it's just like a bunch of leaks that really got put out. But I didn't.
Well, most people didn't hear the leaks, so it's like a fresh album for the old head who's 40 wanted to play in the barbershop.
And that's Kanye too. Like, what are we talking
White
about?
bitches aren't going out to listen to leaks.
No.
They're just hearing it in the club like, oh, well, that's fire.
And that is inherently like the problem as well. Like niggas that claim to be music heads forget
They're in too deep.
They're in too deep. And they forget like who Kanye is as a person. Remember The Life of Pablo? When that shit dropped? You know how much unfinished music was on that when it first came out?
Oh yeah, he was live editing the album.
Live editing the album. That ever since The Life of Pablo, Kanye has been in this, I'm going to drop some shit because I've been pushing the date off and I'm just gonna live edit it as it goes.
Did he live edit this one?
I think he's altered a couple of songs already.
Wow.
But like remember the biggest one off of Life of Pablo was Wolves. He took Wolves.
I'ma fix Wolves.
Yeah. Remember when Wolves came out on the live shit and it had Frank on Wolves. Nigga took Frank completely off and then go Frank track.
Kinda fire.
Kinda fire though. Cause the nigga got vision. Nigga got vision. Fuck we talking about? He an old school Gemini. Niggas gonna stop playing with my Gemini twins, nigga. Me, Lucky, fucking Kanye, motherfucking Kendrick. Niggas stop playing with his Geminis, nigga. Twin them. Get your Lucky concert ticket.
I don't think I'm going. My mom's in town. I can't bring my mom.
Sure, like Lucky. You can't bring your mom to a Lean Fest?
No, not to the Lean Fest. Too much walk.
Too much walk. Fair enough. Your mom can't rage? All right. I'm gonna be
old.
You want to meet your moms?
Maybe for well, my mom doesn't drink.
Maybe.
Lean or alcohol.
That's cool.
So we just gonna.
You got like I can't have sober fun?
No. No, not at all.
You see me sober and fun. What? Listen.
That's a real code switch right there.
Yeah. That's facts. What? Man, smoking weed is sober to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Like I can be high.
It's not true, but it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a nigga like me, you know, my body different. You know what I'm saying? So like I smoke, it's like being so. I feel like I'm not sober until I smoke. That's real addict behavior.
Yeah. You got a problem. At the bottom, editor, can you please put in a number for AA? And then maybe a dare ad.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. You gotta, maybe, you know, all right, cool. Well, the Zach Fox thing, though. You gotta come to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and come to that.
7-10%. Try. We don't touch back. We don't pod. After that,
bro.
He not gonna be there.
It's a little hot in here. Can we,
You want me to turn AC on? Yeah, nigga.
maybe just a window?
Yeah.
And I'll try.
So we back, you know, dealing with a prima donna ass nigga. You see his hair, so it's hot.
Okay.
It's hot.
All right.
Oh, let me hate.
All right.
Yeah, let me hate. Can I hate?
Nah.
No, I can't hate.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, you know, I gotta make sure shit nice. I gotta pour a nigga up. You know, can I have some water, sir?
Shit left in.
It was a fact. No, but I will say that now back to our regularly scheduled program. I I don't know if you saw like all the July photo dumps that women were doing.
I saw some niggas doing it too.
That just goes back to like, why do niggas think they're the bad bitches? Like, we have to stop. We have to stop. And you know what the problem is that
Bullying works.
yeah, well, this is why I hate this generation. Nobody thinks they ugly anymore. Nobody thinks they ugly anymore.
Is that what it is though?
There's been a very high spike in self-confidence. And I'm cool.
I disagree.
You don't think so?
I think there's a high spike in low self-confidence. So where do I get my self-confidence from? Is creating content for others to consume because their likes feed into my validation.
Posting. Flexing on the gram.
I know a buddy, I'm not going to say his name, but he posts maybe 3 times a day on Instagram. We don't need to know what you're doing all the time. Take a break. I want to miss you.
Does this buddy live in Chicago?
No.
No? Okay.
No, but I tell you what I do. All of my friends, regardless if I like them or not, I mute them on Instagram. I mute their notes. I mute their posts. I mute their stories. I want to know what happens with you when I see you or if I text you. My Instagram is just like food, sports, news. It's kind of like my Twitter.
Did you say nudes?
I wish. News. Products, technology.
Yeah. Education. You educated nigga. We get it.
Absolutely.
No, so I mean, I get that. Yeah, I don't know. I agree, but then I also just disagree. I just really think that like motherfuckers just gotta understand it. Like, you ugly.
You think it's an ugly thing? Ugly's so subjective. How are you supposed to know until somebody tells you?
Is it? Is it? Is it? Come on. Come on.
I'm not the ugly police, so I'm not gonna say if niggas is ugly or not.
Ah, here we go.
That's a PC answer? Or that's real?
I'll let the comments decide.
Yeah. I let everybody cook. Because there's somebody for everybody.
Yeah.
If you won't, somebody else will.
Mm-hmm.
And the game has always been that way. That's why we got a gene pool.
That's a fact. And you know what? Speaking of you won't, somebody else will. You won't and somebody else will not put deodorant on.
Oh yeah,
brother.
That's why I asked you to open up the window. Let's get into that violation zone.
You wear deodorant, but this shit kills me. And I'll say it. I'll go on a whim here. I'll be vulnerable. I flew Spirit. Most recently, never again. Mm-hmm. Never again.
They put you on a slingshot and that motherfucker say, good luck.
Oh, bro, you know what my gripe is with, like, I've been on a Spirit flight twice in my life. Mm-hmm. And man, the first time it happened, I was like, all right, maybe it was just, turbulence or whatever. Shit felt like a roller coaster ride. And then I've never been on a plane where the pilot, and there's nothing wrong with this, like,
you're gonna say something crazy.
no, it's so crazy. The pilot is talking in complete Spanish. Complete Spanish.
Where are you flying from?
I was flying from Indiana to Newark. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I got no issue with that. But I've flown many airlines.
You know what it probably was?
What?
You're on a layover flight to Spain.
That's what you think?
Like, and they probably stopped in New York.
Okay. I'll let you
work.
I'll let you,
All right.
advocate for
Trying to
this.
save you.
No.
Because we got a big Spanish following. Que lo que? Look at my Latino over there.
Look at him saucing. I'm wild.
Nah. We are went too far.
But no, so now let me get to the flight in general. So I ain't gonna say what races primarily fly Spirit.
Okay.
But
My people on there.
Huh?
My people on there.
yeah. And
We have a potential Black and Indian president coming.
yeah.
So choose whatever you like to say very wisely, because she will send your ass to Guantanamo Bay.
It's very prevalent on that flight, right?
Coming to Newark. I know what
and going to Indiana too. I had no idea I was going to Gen Con. I'm on the plane. Shit smell crazy on the plane. Listen, I don't care. Like, however you do in your free time, whatever your culture, provides, you don't believe in putting deodorant on, I get it.
I don't.
You get in a public setting like a plane, I'll even give motherfuckers a bypass on the subway because, whatever.
It's hot for everybody.
It's hot for everybody. But nigga, we in an air-conditioned plane. Spirit, no air conditioning. So,
Just a metal tube. Hot.
No deodorant?
Yeah.
Bruh, I had to ask the flight attendant for a mask. Dead eyes. I said, listen, the mask. And it got to the point where you know how like when you on a flight, if you complain about the people that you're sitting next to, they'll move you somewhere else. You didn't notice?
No, I didn't know
real
that.
Karen behavior I had.
Oh, they moved you.
Oh yeah, it got to the point where I was like, and mind you, it was only like a 2-hour flight, so I was really just being a hoe ass nigga.
For sure.
And I literally just said, I can't do it. Something smells bad back here, and I can't sit here anymore. So they moved me up to the exit row, and it smelled a little bit better up there. But there's got to be flight etiquette.
Yeah.
Deodorant, and if you sit in the middle seat, you get both armrests. Flight etiquette.
Okay.
And don't
Some
fart
people,
next to
but
me.
I think in a smaller plane, there's a little bit of like, if you're kind of big on a Spirit flight, there's that overflow.
Yeah, big backs. Just say it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. You know who you are. That's kind of what we've been on today. So that's all I'm gonna say. My thing is I feel like I walked myself so far.
I've stayed quiet for a reason. We've got a Black and Indian president coming. We led this podcast to how do we improve Black and Indian relations. And when I say Indian, I'm talking about brown boys in general, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Nepali, all y'all South Asians. We gotta
Tighten up.
tighten up.
Yeah, my bad.
Trump wins, go crazy.
Go
crazy,
Yeah,
kid.
go crazy. I'll go nuts. Yeah. Facts. That's on me. I want to wrap us up here. Pause.
Go ahead.
In the next 15 minutes that we have, get into a little bit of our bread and butter about, just blacks in the office real quick.
Okay. We're still doing this blacks in office thing. Come on.
We're black in the office!
I am.
Niggas getting in there. All right. Pardon, nigga don't want to talk about blacks in the office. No, we good. Yes, we still doing this? I thought we was over that after pod number 6.
What are the blacks in office doing these days? Tell me. The blacks in the office.
The blacks. The blacks.
We have Janice. They call her Janice, but I call her Janice. She's a black in the office. She never cleans. She never cooks. She brings chicken.
Great woman.
Great woman.
So my thing is, have you seen any, like, 'cause you go to the office more than I do. Mm-hmm. Have you seen any of these Gen Z,
Itty bitty bitty in a ditty.
Yeah.
Nah. Everybody at my job kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think they would suck more if they did that.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't have any young people at my job. I think I might be the youngest person.
Really?
Yeah?
And only black.
There's this nigga, he might be like Latino, black, Afro-Caribbean.
Afro-Caribbean.
But I don't even know if he speaks English.
You don't want to.
Yeah, I tried to talk to him, but he was just like, did like some sign language, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I don't see the Gen Z stuff. I don't have any opportunity to see that, so I can't really comment on it.
Fair enough. I thought that was a lane we was gonna dive in, but you don't. So it's cool.
Yeah. Nah, if I saw it, I would be like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But like, I think most people who are Gen Z, they bring most of their social life to work, and a lot of the hip culture that Gen Z gets is some of it's from Black culture, and sometimes they want you to participate. And I try the best I can to steer far
from
away.
it. Yeah, it's being the person of color in the office. I feel like it's very easy to see like a trend going on, and it's just not this trend. You know what I'm saying? But just like anything popular, and to be brought into it, like, oh, you want to like, hey, Wes or Count, like, you want to come be a part of this? I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah.
I don't, because like when he comes to be a time chopping block.
For sure. Oh, you were the one dancing in the break room? Bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got you.
See you.
I was looking for a reason. It was like, for me, the same time where I was in the office and I don't know if we touched on this before. I think we touched on this off pod, but now on pod. It was back like, when you've been excluded from being invited to lunch.
Happy hour or lunch?
No, lunch with like the cool work people, right? So I was excluded, and then I was included on a part when I didn't want to be included. When I was new, they excluded me from the lunch from wherever they went, and then I got included when they were like, is when all the Popeyes chicken sandwich praise was going on, and they looked at me and they go, Wes, we're going to Popeyes trying to get the new chicken sandwich. You want to come? I wanted to say yes. I wanted to go so bad. But you know what I did? Nah, I'm cool. I brought some food.
You end up having a chicken sandwich eventually.
Yeah, I did.
You saved yourself.
In that moment, I really wanted that chicken sandwich. I really wanted that.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But you haven't had it since 2021.
Oh, because everybody got a fucking chicken sandwich now.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I think that kind of, when we talk about the trends, it's, you got to know when to include and exclude yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's always eyes on you, no matter what. Like, speaking about eyes on me, recently I just hit my number, over my number, right? And I was on my QBR, my quarterly business review, and the GVP was on there, and I was telling you this, and the GVP was like, "Oh, you did so great. I want, like, what are your goals for the rest of the year?" And I was like, "Oh, I plan, brown nosing, not just because I have a brown nose, because
Actual brown nose.
Actually brown nosing." I said, "I want to go ahead and I'm going to bring in $200K more dollars." She goes, "Oh, that's a great goal. I love it." I'm thinking, cool. I ain't doing shit the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? We get it on a town hall and they're giving praise and everything. This goes back to like that sales culture of what you don't want to happen. Whereas it's like I don't want to get praise in a meeting of my peers in sales because they hating on me after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because not pressure on them because none of them are at their numbers. None of them are like in the top tier ranks and they're looking at me, right? She goes, and Miles said that, oh shit. And Wes said, I have to bleep that out, that he's going to bring in 200 more K to revenue after already hitting his number.
See, I thought that was a secret between us.
Yeah, I thought that was between us, baby girl. I thought now everybody hating on me. I think, look at him go over there dick swinging. So,
Speaking into it existence.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm going to do it, nigga. Like, come on, I'm going to sell it for real.
Yeah.
But my thing to you is like, how do you deal with like expectations that are put on you within the workplace?
I think it's easier if you have visibility into a plan. So, say, obviously you want to aim as high as you can, but within reason, and set the SMART goals.
Yeah.
So anytime you set your SMART goals, and you can throw the acronym up.
That dye starting to reach your brain. You knew I was gonna hate. You come on, man. You can't give a nigga like me layups, brother. You can't.
If you set SMART goals that your boss has visibility into, it's a lot easier to attain things that you may not be able to attain without those SMART goals.
Cool. Enough of the blacks in the office things. I know you don't want to talk about it. This is the shit I'm talking about with Ice Spice. Look at the thickness. What are we doing?
I'm rocking with both. I'm rocking with both.
I am too, but come on. Which do you prefer?
Between gray and pink? Mm-hmm. Probably pink.
This one of the niggas that be like, oh yeah, nah, I'm vegan now.
Sorry, I'm not a meat eater.
Listen, I'm just saying, like that shit, I prefer a little thickness.
Okay.
You know? If it's, you were thick, and now you're not thick, I prefer the thicker version.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I'm situational with the ladies, man. Whatever comes at the right time. I suppose.
Nah, I'm just trying to get back from the meat eater violation because that was nuts.
Nah, whatever comes at the right time is what we'll investigate.
Fair enough. Listen, I think that you're absolutely right. It's been a good one. Listen, I spiced the thickness. I want it there. You got anything else you want to? Oh, I know exactly. I want to speak on this nigga quickly. And Anthony Edwards before we wrap up here.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
The baby GOAT.
The real baby GOAT. This man is trying to take down anything that he can while you're over there.
He just like me.
As he should. He over there politicking with the ping pong chicks. Like, oh yeah, I beat you. But I will say the biggest winner right now of the Olympics is D-Book. He saw what baby girl Suni Lee was doing and said, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get my flick up and start working on that.
I mean, you in Paris, you're probably away from your family. You in the Olympic
Trying to
Village.
start a new family.
You got the best athletes in the world, man.
I'm saying, that's a fact.
Something to be said about
There
that.
is something to be said about that. Before we wrap up here, sir, is there anything that you would like to tell the people or chat about quickly in the next 4 minutes that we have?
Nah, man. We got, I think, 6 months of pod under our belts. Going on 8. It's going to be a crazy winter. Good fall.
Cold is winter. We got Premier League coming out right now. Be on the lookout. I'm about to be outside. Crazy for that. Chelsea versus Man City. Back on the soccer web. Getting the content.
We're
Showing.
going to get the gaming stream set up.
Yes, my brother. That has to happen. I've been procrastinating OD on that, but now that I got more equipment, you know, the sales looking good, you know, I can put more money into things they need to put money, be like, you know what I'm saying?
I might get the PS5 Pro when that comes out.
Good. We gotta
Things
get
a
you.
little easier.
We gotta get you off the Xbox, brother.
I'm fucking with the Xbox, man. I think the future of Xbox looks very bleak, but for what I need it for, it plays FIFA.
Yeah.
Like, I can play college football. I got Elden Ring.
I beat your ass in college football. I beat your ass.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So, listen, wonderful pod. I got some business to take care of, as you can hear. So, rock with us. We're going to be outside. I appreciate y'all.
Much love.
Frank Ocean signing out.
All right.